Production funding and educational outreach for BizKids is provided by a coalition of America's credit unions, where people are worth more than money. A complete list of individual credit union funders is available at wxxi.org.
I'm majoring in computer sciences. I'll get a job the day after I graduate. Then I'll code for the next 35 years.
I'm a special engineering major, learning to design phone antennas for the next 35 years.
I'm majoring in world literature and art history.
That sounds like a real moneymaker.
Yeah, what's that degree gonna help you do?
Think.
When making money is the aim, these kids, they bring their game. They're the biz kids.
Can you dig it?
They know what's up and let you know just how to make that dough. They're the biz kids. So learn a little more about bringing money through the door. They're the biz kids.
Hello and welcome to the show. To college or not to college, that is the question of today's show. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous college tuition, or to train, to study, and by sounds late to say, we found a career without the heartache of college debt. There's the rub. For in that depth of college debt,
Okay, Hammy. Now, I think what Mr. Shakespeare wannabe is trying to say is that some people think the key to a successful career, and the only way to have a successful career, is through a college degree.
With a ton of college debt.
maybe,
Well, college is about training, and sometimes a degree from a university is the only solution to getting the career that you want.
But college can be so expensive. Is it worth the cost? Is it worth going into tens of thousands of dollars worth of debt? Are there alternatives? Are there ways that you can get the training you need for a career that pays without going into debt?
All good questions.
But when it comes to college, nobody ever asks about this.
You've got the grades to get in. You've picked up more scholarships than apps on your phone. You plan for everything. Will this big college adventure pay off in the end? Well, too late now.
Hey, dude, can I borrow 20 bucks?
Your roommates are nuts!
That is nothing compared to my college roommates.
But hey, if you need special training, college may be the only choice. So how do you pay for it and not go broke?
Well, you do the math before you choose the path, like this biz kid who chose college and has an unusual plan for paying for it. As a matter of fact, you could say it really blows. Okay, look, balloons. So they're blowing up balloons.
Just let them
Please.
roll it.
I'm Amber Liggett, I'm 20 years old, and I'm still a biz kid. I go to Millersville University, where I major in meteorology and minor in mathematics. My first appearance on Biz Kids, we did a wonderful interview at my house. I made some fun balloon art, and we also talked a lot about bookkeeping. It's kind of an interesting path I had because I had my business, so I have that entrepreneurship, but I've always loved weather. Once there's a severe weather event and the impact that that has on people, those two pieces coupled together is what really has interested me in weather. College is expensive. I need training to become a certified meteorologist. To be credible in the field, you need that bachelor's and now even a master's degree with meteorology. I do have some college debt, but I'm paying for it on my own, primarily through my business and jobs on campus. I've also earned some different scholarships. What my scholarships don't cover, I take out a loan for that, and then I have money from the balloons set aside so that I can go back and pay off those loans. I've definitely been able to manage my college debt, but the balloon art has definitely been there for me as well. My future is very bright with meteorology. Once I get my degree here at Millersville University, I'm gonna go on to get a master's in emergency management, where I'm a liaison between meteorologists and emergency managers and weather blogging as well. Hey, biz kid, there might be low pressure, We're high pressure, but you should have no pressure when deciding what you want to do with your future career.
We'll be right back after these fake commercials.
Biz Kids, brought to you by Your Future. College or no college, start thinking of your future today.
Are you suffering from overextending yourself financially for college? Well, you may be entitled to years of paying off bills and painful interest rates.
Tell me about it.
Well, pick up the phone and call 555-PAY-MORE today and talk to one of our skilled specialists about how painful college debt can be.
555-PAY-MORE. Hello. I'd like to talk about taking on a bunch of college debt.
Oh, do we have college debt options for you? We have debt that will follow you and follow you.
What do you mean it will follow me around wherever I go?
Oh, yes, honey. Forever.
That's 555-PAY-MORE. Start paying for more college debt today.
Hello and welcome to What Could Go Wrong? The rapid fire comedy contest where the audience decides the winner. Today's category, college. What could go wrong? Janice, what could go wrong?
Your acne never goes away?
Correct! All right, McKenna.
You go to college, you see one of those butterfly tattoos, and then you decide to get one.
Correct, that could go wrong. All right, McKenna, for the tiebreaker. You spend $65,000 on a college degree. What could go wrong?
You can't get a job in your field when you graduate?
Audience? Correct! All right, that's all the time we have for today. We'll see you next time on What Could Go Wrong? Congratulations, McKenna. Better luck next time, Janice.
I guess my degree in game show theory didn't pay off well.
So we're at the Fifth Avenue Theater in Seattle, Washington, because I am in a show here called The Pajama Game. Acting and performing, dancing, singing was always something that I enjoyed. When I decided that I wanted to pursue theater for college, I started doing research and finding schools that had reputable theater programs. Howard just had such a rich legacy, and I was like, I know this is the school for me. I paid for college through a scholarship and student loans, but I got the legacy scholarship, so my tuition and fees were paid for, but I still had to pay for my dorm, books, meal plan, all of that stuff. Going to college was a good return on the investment because it got me my first professional shows, and through those professional shows, I met more people and made more connections, and I was able to continue working. So, yes, it was a good decision.
5 minutes of showtime. 5 minutes, people.
I got a show to do. You guys gotta go. Bye.
Training, okay? College is about getting the training and preparation you need for a successful career.
With college comes great opportunities and career choices.
But college can also come with a ton of debt.
Yeah, so how do you get the college training that you need for the career that you want without all the debt?
Try a dual enrollment program.
It's a great option for juniors and seniors in high school to get a head start on their 2-year degree.
Yeah, you can take classes at a community college that will give you college credits and high school credits for a fraction of the cost.
So you could graduate high school with an AA or an associate in arts degree and have 2 years of college behind you.
Now, imagine you're a young filmmaker and your script reads, no college debt. A dual enrollment program may be the perfect opportunity to get a running start. Lights, camera, action.
I am a freelance filmmaker. I have a business license, and the services my business provides are editing, writing, directing, filming, everything. I always thought that the only path in life was to finish high school and then go to college. And then after that, you get a job. However, I started doing film work part of the way through high school and realized that going to college was not the only way to get to where I wanted to go. I live on a 65-foot converted wooden tugboat. I grew up on the boat with my parents, and we have been working on it ever since I was born. I saw other pathways to my career that didn't involve sinking tons of money into attending college. When I heard that I could go to community college for 2 years for free, there wasn't a doubt in my mind that that's what I was going to do. I was part of the Running Start program, which is a state-funded program that allows you to attend community college for junior and senior year of high school. As far as I know, there's dual enrollment programs in many other states. Personally, I like school, so it was awesome. Having more freedom, especially where school is concerned, really helps you come into your own. A lot of people were working multiple jobs to pay for their classes there, which really made me appreciate that this was something they didn't have the opportunity to do. My advice to any high schooler is look into a dual enrollment program. It's not substantially harder than high school. I earned an Associate of Arts degree, and I feel fantastic.
Hey, BizKid, you can graduate college with no debt with Running Start.
So, a dual enrollment program like Running Start was a great option for Xenia.
Yeah, but it's not the only option for avoiding college debt. So there are lots of ways to do that.
Scholarships, for example. There are about as many scholarships available as there are career opportunities.
And many scholarships people don't even know about.
Like the Asparagus Club Scholarship.
That doesn't stink.
Or the National Potato Council Scholarship.
I can dig it.
Okay,
I can dig it.
okay,
Potatoes in the
Taylor,
ground.
get it. So you want to go to college, but you don't want all the debt? Don't give up. This girl didn't.
Scholarships are for students who might have the grades, but might not have the money. My name is Nia Hill. I'm a freshman accounting major from Chicago, Illinois, and I attend Howard University in Washington, D.C. In August 2015, my family and I got evicted. I was a senior in high school. At the time, it was something that I didn't really want to deal with because senior year of high school is the best year, of our lives. You're going to prom, you're going to graduate, you're participating in a lot of senior activities. It was definitely a burden having to go home to unstable conditions. It was hard, but it's one of the main reasons why I'm here at Howard. During my time of homelessness, the only thing I could really think about was college. I never had any other thoughts. Only thing that I had in mind was, I'm going to college. I've heard a lot of horror stories when it comes to loans, and I was like, I don't want to be part of that. I applied to literally over 50 scholarships. I submitted my college application for Howard. During the couple of weeks while I waited for the response from the dean, was actually filled with positivity because that's when I was receiving my scholarship offers. And I found out that I got in. I was very excited. I was thinking that I got a full ride, but in that package included loans, $25,000 loan that my mom would have to take out. And I had to take out about $5,000 per year. I was like, I can't do this, it's a lot of money. And my next option was to reach out to someone in the admissions office. I emailed her my situation, I told her that I was homeless. Good afternoon. I hope all is well. I was emailing you today to talk about my financial aid award. That is a lot of money for my parents. If I could pay the $25,000 out of pocket, I certainly would. Last August, my family and I got evicted from the apartment we lived in for over 5 years. I have to go to Howard. I have to be a Bison. I was laying down on my bed, going through my emails because it was in May, and that's when I was receiving a lot of my scholarship offers. And I saw an email from Howard after I refreshed it. I jumped out of my bed. I didn't even know if it was real, and I was like, okay, is this real? They gave me a full ride through tuition and fees, and I would have to pay my room, board, and meal plan. When I told my mother, she was near tears. It was a mixture of emotions for her. She was just really happy that I didn't have to deal with debt or loans. Knowing that I'll leave with great preparation as a business professional and also with a job is very encouraging for me. You can get through college without a lot of debt too. Just stay focused.
Your little girl is all grown up. It seems like just yesterday she graduated from high school.
It was literally yesterday.
And now she's embarking on a path to higher education.
Now, don't forget to write, you stay in touch, okay?
That won't be a problem, Mom.
Let me
know when dinner's ready. I'll be going to class online on my schedule downstairs in my free dorm. With the online U degree, I won't have any stinky roommates. Okay, well, maybe one. And I'll have access to the same degrees at a fraction of the cost. And I still get to party.
No parties.
Okay.
I said no parties.
Okay.
I said no parties.
Okay.
Online university. Party in private.
Charlie, I thought you were going to be looking at career options today.
I am, Mom. I'm snap-adding.
Uh-oh, what's that?
SnapAt, the best way to check your career options.
With this filter, the world is my oyster. Literally.
Well, you've always been a good cook.
I can learn to lay down the law, or I could build the future. I could be a mechanic, fisherman, be a welder. Shucks, I could even be a comedian.
What?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
You, in my room. Get out.
SnapAt, find your career today.
Tonight on the Super Late Night Show.
Tune in to find out which careers still need a college degree. Mine didn't. I just rely on my personality.
That's tonight.
It was never really a question for me whether I would go to college. From a pretty early age, I knew that I wanted to pursue acting professionally. There are a number of different ways that you can do that. Some people don't go to school. They either just move to Hollywood or New York. I picked a program at the University of Minnesota that's based in classical text, a lot of Shakespeare, and that was the route that I chose to take. Different people learn differently, and college is not for everybody. I think there are lots of ways to have successful, prosperous careers. There are ways to get training, like getting a certificate in a certain area or just getting on-the-job training. There are lots of different ways to have a fulfilling career. College, no college, whichever way you decide to go, just pursue it with your heart.
But you still want the training for a career that pays?
Then trade school might be the perfect fit.
Yeah, trade school is sometimes called vocational school or vocational college.
So it's designed to teach the technical skills required to perform a specific job, like welding.
Well, that's one job. The best part about trade school is that when you graduate, you're ready to work with little to no additional training.
And you start with your industry's base pay.
We're talking careers like electricians, carpenters, plumbers, or welders.
Well, those are some of the more well-known trades, but there are tons more.
Yeah, like commercial scuba diver, chef, crane operator, aircraft mechanic, HVAC technician.
Commercial scuba diver, that is awesome.
Lumberjack, motorcycle cop, scuba diver, airport traffic controller, licensed vet tech, police officer.
These are just some of the careers you can get with a trade school certificate at a fraction of the cost of a college degree.
And demand is huge. We're talking millions of jobs with good pay and good benefits.
And best of all, no college debt.
You don't believe us? Well, how about the stars of Dirty Jobs or This Old House?
Hi there, he's Norm Abram.
And he's Mike Rowe.
And we are here today to announce a brand new partnership between my foundation, Mike Rowe Works, and a little TV show you might have heard of called This Old House. I think your show has brought more common sense and more dignity and more aspiration to real work than anything I've ever seen. So in terms of closing the skills gap, you guys are already doing it. But you can't overstate the importance of an education, but the idea that the best path for the most people is a 4-year degree that requires a bunch of debt, that's had a consequence. Right now, 5.8 million jobs are sitting there. They don't require a 4-year degree. They require the kind of training that got you into the industry that you're in. The basic goal of my foundation, MicroWorks, is to encourage more people to learn a skill that's in demand. So we do that through a work ethic scholarship program, but we also do it through PR and positive portrayals of work, and we try and do it as authentically as we can.
Well, you know, all of us at This Old House are really anxious to be partnered with you so you can keep these works moving on. And we can also even do a better job getting the message out there of appreciation of the trades and that getting more people involved with them because, as you said, the fact of the matter is, if we don't solve this problem, who's going to build the future of this country?
To the extent that we can do it faster together, I'm in. I can't wait to move forward.
And now it's that time of the the show we like to call the Biz Kids Game Show segment.
All right, our contestant, what's your name?
Adric,
Okay, and how old are you?
11.
Okay, do you have a savings account?
Yes.
Okay, what are you saving for?
I'm saving to go to college and then either to buy my parents a new house.
Ooh, nice. All right, well, let's zip you up.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
All right.
Wait.
Oh,
let me jump in here. This is a hurricane of money.
What are you doing here, Bizzo?
Bizzo's the only licensed clown in the state who can operate one of these successfully, okay?
Oh.
It's an insurance matter. All right, let's do this, kid. You ready to win some money?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, hit it. Here we go.
We weren't planning for this.
No.
It's...
I don't...
Oh, here it comes. Here it comes, everybody.
All right, you got
It's
one
gonna be a
minute.
hurricane. All right, catch him, kid. Let's go. Grab some
Let's
goals.
go.
And 10,
9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's see how you did. Oh my gosh. Well, let's see here. Okay, hey, you know what? Don't worry about that. Come on out. Let's get him a check. Bring in a check.
What do we got?
Oh boy, $100. All right, take that, use it towards a career, college, trade school, doesn't matter. I gotta go, I'm on break, everybody, I'm out of here.
Bye, Bizzo. Thanks for stopping by.
That concludes another Biz Kids Game Show segment.
This week on the Glitzmore Girls, Rory debates her career choices with Paris.
I don't care if my grandma and grandpa want me to go to Yale. It's not like I'm gonna be a brain surgeon, and I don't want student loans.
Well, what other options do you have here at Stars Hollow?
There are a million great trade school careers. I could be a chef, an artist, plumber, mechanic, painter, sculptor, construction manager, boater, fisherman.
Okay, I get your point.
Dean is a construction worker, and Jess is a writer, and neither of them went to college.
I said I get your point.
An all-new episode of the Glitzmore Girls, Sunday night at 10, 9 Central.
Finally, a robot that can easily take the place of any skilled trade worker. Watch as the human replacement Roombot quickly fixes your household plumbing. Electrical problems? Gone in a flash with the human replacement Roombot. And no need for culinary school graduates thanks to the human replacement Roombot. From carpentry to culinary, the human replacement Roombot does it all.
Human replacement Roombot has not been proven to do anything other than make a mess of this film shoot. Trade school graduates are still in high demand and make good salaries everywhere.
I'm Kalen. I'm a host on BizKids. I was actually cast on the show at 17 years old while I was still in high school. We filmed for, I think, 5 seasons, and then I came down to LA. It's a hard market down here. I was here for about 4 years and did a lot of different things. You know, obviously worked at restaurants to make rent payments and that kind of thing. What I realized is that I had to think outside the box, which means that if I was paying this much in rent and I was only making this much in income, I wasn't able to save very much money each month or any money at all. Sometimes I would be losing money. So what I did is I bought an RV. I bought a motorhome. And my best friend, his family owned an avocado orchard. I was lucky enough to live on this avocado orchard in Santa Barbara in my RV. And I did that for about 2.5 years. And yes, you are absolutely giving up some things. You're giving up some home comforts, and I wouldn't use the kitchen very much there because it took a lot to get everything going. So, because I worked at a restaurant, I'd eat at the restaurant for free. Did I love it every single moment? No. Was I comfortable all the time? Absolutely not. Was I able to save a ton of money, which hopefully will not last me the rest of my life, but set me up in the future? Absolutely. Set yourself up for success in the future. That's what you want to do.
Thanks for your order. Oh, hello, I'm Capitalist Peg. You can find a great career without ever going to college like me. I started my own business and business is good.
Hey, Pegster.
Oh, hey, Brian. This is my assistant, Brian.
Hey.
You went to college, didn't you?
Yeah, I went to college. I picked up a lot of debt, and now I make less than you. It's not fair.
Oh, get me some coffee. I'm Capitalist Peg.
So, just because you don't go to college doesn't mean you can't build a successful career. You could even work on this old house.
Hey, biz kid, don't get hammered with college debt. Try a trade. name is Ryan Sweener. I'm a student at New England Tech for construction management, and I'm a carpenter with Sweener Builders Incorporated. This old house came down, and they gave us this set of blueprints. So they're going to be on site filming and seeing the progress at some point. Through high school, I was kind of working summers just as a laborer, like cleaning things up. And since I became full-time, we gravitated towards this framing crew. I grew up around it. My dad was always building, and just from a very young age, I was always interested in it. I always wanted to build my own house. Out of high school, I went to college for 2 years at Salve Regina. I played baseball there. After a while, I kind of realized I'm now $50,000 in debt, so I decided to take the summer off and work full-time. Just never turned back. I loved it. I decided that I wanted to go to school for something that was more applicable. Now I attend New England Tech, doing that at night so I can still work full-time here. We learn how a house goes together or how a commercial building goes together. We design our own buildings, design our own houses. We learn a lot about the environmental side of it, making sure we're building in an eco-friendly way. Traditional college just wasn't worth the debt. I think a lot of people feel they need to go to college, they need to have that experience and have that on their resume. But I know so many kids that get out of college after 4 years and have no idea what they want to do with their lives. They have all this debt, no money saved up. My 10-year plan from now would probably be a project manager, kind of running the show on the residential side, and eventually be the one that's making sure that everything's going smoothly. My advice would be to weigh out your options and don't commit to college until you know what you want to do. It's tough to get out of debt. Find a career where there's a future in it and stick with that until you decide what you want to do. To any kids out there with any interest in construction, I would say pick up a hammer, get a couple nails, and start swinging, because the earlier you can get into it, the better off you'll be. Every bit of experience helps, and it's a fun industry to get into. Let's build some stuff. Hey, biz kid, if you want to build your career, try a trade.
When we have shuffled off this mortal coil, must we give pause to the career we've chosen and the little debt we've picked up along the way?
All right, yeah, okay. Now, whether you go to college, go to technical school, get on-the-job training, or start your own business, we don't care.
Just be proud of your decision.
And go find a career that pays and have fun doing it. Okay, everybody, hats off and wave.
Biz Boys, and we're lost on the set of Biz Kids. Supposed to tell them that. I'm sorry. If you want to learn more about finance or just see more of us, go to bizkids.com. Check out tons of super sweet educational videos about handling money. Oh yeah.
Production funding and educational outreach for BizKids is provided by a coalition of America's credit unions, where people are worth more than money. A complete list of individual credit union funders is available at wxxi.org.